Dear Diary, our culture, our society today tells us that making food for your family from scratch is a waste and a bother. But actually, it has not only saved us money, but it has helped the bellies of my children and me and my husband's. And really, it takes time to go to the grocery store and buy those boxes and buy those bags of food that are already made. But I'm thankful to the Lord that He has allowed me to wake up healthy each day and to make food for my family.
I'm sure you guys are aware that saving money, you can save money at the grocery store in many different ways. One, you get yourself some coupons, you shop the sales. But today I'm going to be talking about a way that you can save hundreds of dollars, and you can't really do that through coupons and through sales. I mean, you can save, $50, $80, but I'm talking about hundreds of dollars a month. Simba, are you sunbathing? We are so happy about the sun. So some recipes we're going to be doing today call for eggs and milk, so that's what we got to get. We got to get some eggs and some milk. First I wanted to show you my dress. It's linen. It was handmade.
Pretty that looks. The beauty of linen is that it is not perfect. Your item has been cut, sewn, and pre-washed individually for you and your family. Let's see what this is. Oh, how cool is that? All the samples.
The company sent a couple dresses and a couple aprons to me. I am so excited about the quality of this. Also, they custom make it not only to your size, but to what you want. So I wanted straps in the back. I wanted wooden buttons all the way down the front. The length of it, you can pick between two different sizes. And it's a family company. It has traveled a long ways to get here. I know, tell them. Good morning, Squeaky Tree family. It is 9:15. We're already 15 minutes late for homeschool. That is okay. Hold on, Graham. You can turn it on. The big boys are downstairs getting dressed for school. The first thing we're going to be putting on is bagels. So you can make them however you want. We're going to do chocolate chip bagels.
Two cups of warm water, about 110 degrees. This is going to activate the yeast. You're going to add 5 teaspoons of yeast. One teaspoon of sugar or honey or whatever you prefer. I used sugar here, but I meant to use honey. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 6 cups of flour. I used bread flour. 1 tablespoon of salt.
We have the dough ready for the chocolate chip bagels. I'm getting ready to knead in some chocolate chips. Then we will cover it and let it rise for about 2 hours and do the next step. So during those 2 hours, I am going to be focusing on them with school, and then we will move to our next bread product for the week. I'm adding something.
No, when it was all pushed up when you were.
Thank you.
Here, let me hold your hand. Here you go.
I am sure there's an easier way to do this. This is just the way that I do it, and which is fine. And then when we shape them into bagels, I will make sure that there are chocolate chips in all of the bagels.
I didn't either. What? What?
Just give me a second.
How do I do this?
They're supposed to make 12 bagels. So you're gonna cut it into 12 things, and then we're gonna form them into balls. So it doesn't really matter how you cut
Oh,
it.
bagel!
Yeah, bagels.
Oh, Mommy, why can't eat?
Yeah, for we can eat.
This isn't going fully down. Oh, there it is.
Just because there's puffy.
Mommy, I'll hold you.
You want to hold me? Alright, you can sit right here.
How will that make a baby?
Wait a second. Okay, because what you're going to do is watch me do the first one. So you're going to take your ball of dough and afterwards add some more chocolate chips. So let's just knead them in there real quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it almost like you're making a dinner roll. You're going to tighten it down. Okay, so it's kind of like smooth and tight.
Kind of like a muffin. A bagel!
Okay, then you're going to take your fingers and you're going to create a hole. And you're going to pull it. And then you've got a bagel. Okay? And so you can add as many chocolate chips, no chocolate chips. You can sprinkle things on top. Really, however you want to do it. Okay?
Mom, I want to put the
But you got to make sure.
Mom, I want to put the bagel on top.
So what I'll do is cut these up into sections. Opal's moving the camera again. Bye guys.
Mom, is this good?
Yeah, that looks awesome. So you can see how it's rising there. It's gonna be plenty fluffy. Stop eating the chocolate chips. Stop. As you see here, I reused my parchment paper. We're gonna dust it with some cornmeal.
Oh. I don't eat this.
So they're gonna go ahead and put the bagels on there. They're looking so good. We still have to boil them, but I'm gonna put them all on the tray so I can just carry them on over to the boiling pots. But I wanted to tell you real quick. So we have 7 people in our family, 5 kids, 2 adults, me and my husband, and 4 boys and a girl. And so, bread is a staple in our house. Sandwiches, loaf bread, dinner rolls, breadsticks, pizza every Friday night, bagels, waffles, breakfasts. We have lots of eggs because of our chickens, but we like to add bread to it like bagels and English muffins and all of that. So one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is if you start making your own bread products, which really, it does take some time, but it also takes time to go to the grocery store. You can, if you have a day out of your month or out of your week, you can make a bunch of stuff, put it in the freezer. It is going to save you hundreds on your grocery bill. It's like $3 to $4 for a loaf of bread, and that's just regular bread, not even organic. Making your own stuff by taking a day out of the week or out of the month, because you can freeze bread products perfectly. Doing that will save you hundreds on your grocery bill. So I want to encourage you that I buy a 50-pound bag of flour for $27, and I use a 50-pound bag for 7 people every single month usually. So that's $27 plus a pound of yeast. Probably takes me 2 months to go through, and I spend about like $3 to $4 on that. So we're looking at about $30 so far. Oh, and I probably about a quart of honey. That's my sweetener, and that costs about $12 or so. So what, that's 30 plus 12 is $42. $42 between a month, 2 months on all of your bread products. Eggs we do have here at the Homestead. Milk we have here at the Homestead, which you can substitute water for that. And so we don't have to buy eggs because we have them, and we usually break even with our feed costs because people give us donations towards eggs that we give them. So we don't really have that cost there. So about $42 for between probably a month and a half of our bread products. I would say that's really good when you're looking at about $4 for 1 loaf of bread. We would need about 12 loaves of bread probably a month at least. You guys can do it. It takes time to go to the grocery store and pick up all these bread products. It takes time to do that, just like it takes time to put all the ingredients in the bowl, knead it up, let it rise, bake it. Just so you know, my kids love yogurt. Yogurt's really good for you. I'm going to show you the container that of the yogurt. When we did buy yogurt, you can get store-bought milk and make your own yogurt. So for example, if you wanted to get crazy and buy a grass-fed gallon of milk for $5 to $6, you can buy the regular milk too for about $3 a gallon. You take that, you put it into your Instapot, hit yogurt setting, or you can put it on the stove, and you're wanting to maintain the temperature of, I believe it's 112 degrees for between 8 and 12 hours depending on how much yogurt you have in there. Now what do you do with the milk? All you do is you add a yogurt starter. Your yogurt starter is some yogurt that you've already bought that has active live culture in it. So you look in the ingredients, if it says live active culture, which Stonyfield has that, and you're going to take some of that depending on how much milk you have. Spoonful, 1/4 of a cup, 1/2 of a cup. It just depends on how much milk you have. You can easily Google that. You put it into your milk, you stir it in, you incubate it, you know, during the night. You have yogurt in the morning.
I used a quart jar to add 2 quarts of water to my pots and a 1/4 cup of honey. The honey is going to add a chewy outside with a little sweetness.
Okay, so we are going to get this to a boil, and we're going to put 2 to 3 bagels in this at a time, and for about 45 to 60 seconds move them to this cornmeal parchment paper and put it in the oven at 425 degrees for 22 minutes, about that. So you're supposed to do like an egg wash on them, but we have a son, our youngest son, who's 2. He has a sensitivity to egg, so we are not going to do the egg wash.
You wanna watch me solve it?
Yes.
It's a shit.
Here, try it. I'm getting you guys some milk, okay? Because I'm making a mess. The best part of baking is trying it.
Yeah, I know.
Tastes like a bagel.
We have to eat like this. It is so high in lactose.
How you liking it? Good? Good. Yeah. Right.
Mommy, what do you?
It's always gotta be that one kid. You liking it now? Good. Yeah, that was Eli's.
Oh.
Yours is right here.
No.
So I'm actually going to bake 2 of them and take the other 2 and put them in the freezer as a dough ball. Go ahead, put that in.